Hi there, welcome back to Dave's Desk for another episode. Today's question is, how important is prayer to you? And I guess the answer is more important than it used to be, but nowhere near as important as it should be. Prayer, I think, is a manifestation of our relationship with God. It's literally how we communicate with God, and it says in the Bible, Paul writes that we should be praying continually. And by that I don't think he means that sort of classic bedtime prayer of on your knees, hands together. I think he means that we need to maintain an attitude of communication with God throughout our working days, throughout our rest, throughout our play. Everything should be thanksgiving or sort of request or just celebrating his presence with us. And I wouldn't say that I pray continually throughout the day. I have a routine of prayer, sort of a rule of how I live that involves a certain amount of praying each day. So I tend to do my prayers in the evening, a lot of acknowledging where God has been present through the day, asking him for support in the day to come, where I know sort of roughly what the next day is going to hold, asking for God's hand to be over all of that. And I try throughout the day to be acknowledging God's presence in what I'm doing. So as I'm preparing a work, asking God to help me. If I'm meeting with someone, asking God to give me wisdom. I think probably what I struggle with is for prayer to be my automatic reaction to moments of crisis. It's not like for me, prayer isn't yet a reflex in those sort of pinch points of life, and that's what I'm working on, is learning how to make prayer my reflex, because I know that in celebration or in sadness, prayer is always the right path to be taking. And I just want to encourage you that if prayer is something you've been struggling with, something you want to do more of, then as we've said before, start right now. Thank God for something right now. If Thanksgiving prayer is something you struggle with, asking for help with something right now. If beseeching is something you struggle with, have a friend maybe who will ask you how your prayer life is going, because as with exercise or with any other discipline, supporting one another can be really helpful. I hope that's given you something to think about today, and I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.